Hey guys, welcome. This is Jordan Lindsley of Martin's. I'm gonna do one of my famous brunch burgers. So I'm gonna do probably for the next couple of weeks on a Saturday and possibly Sunday. So just kind of be on the lookout, but it's one of my favorite burgers. It's a smash burger. Y'all know I love my smash burger, so I'm gonna show you the process. It's very simple, but you might enjoy it. I'll say come and try it, okay? So the first thing I wanna show you guys is how to make my burger sauce. If you ever had a Big Mac sauce, or something like that. It's somewhere in between. They're very popular nowadays. You'll see them in a lot of burger menus. I've always enjoyed burgers. Actually, when I go to McDonald's, I usually ask them to get a little extra mac sauce on my burger whenever I do have one. That's how much I love mac sauce. And they can go on chicken sandwiches, they can go on burgers, they can go on a lot of things. So just definitely give it a shot, okay? This recipe is really simple. It's but a few ingredients. Most of these ingredients are in your cabinet or in your kitchen somewhere, all right? So I'm gonna give you a little rundown. So right here we have some nice mayo. This is about 2 cups of mayo. Have some ketchup right here. A little bit of Dijon mustard. This is roughly right around a 1/4 cup. This is about a cup of ketchup. Then over here I have you some diced ingredients. I have some banana peppers. This is my little twist on it. Some nice diced onions. Have some pickles. I have some horseradish and a little Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce, okay? I'm gonna basically put all these together, mix it up, and we'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna put that mayo. This is roughly a little bit over 2 cups, probably about 2.5 cups of mayo in here, easily. You can use your favorite mayo. I like Hellmann's. We use Hellmann's here at Martin's. It's my favorite mayo, actually. Outside of that, you can use Duke's if you like a Duke's person, if you're a local boy or local girl. But of course, Blue Plate is your favorite. All right. Next, I'm going to add some of our ketchup in here. All right. This is roughly about a cup of ketchup, and you have to kind of figure out what your mix is and what you want with it. This is just a light recipe. You can change it as you feel need to. Okay. Got some Dijon mustard here. I love Dijon. It has a really great sharpness of mustard, but also subtle at the same time. Okay. And then here I have a little bit of Worcestershire sauce right here. Liam Perrin's. You can use your favorite Worcestershire. Horseradish. It really gives it a nice little kick on the back end. Then we have some diced onions, pickles, and banana peppers here. I'm going to add that to the plate, into the bowl, I'm sorry. And just kind of mix this up together. You can dice your onions and your vegetables as fine as you would like them to be. Some people like their sauce a little bit more thick. Some people like their vegetables a little more diced smaller. It's totally up to you. And you can spice it up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spice it up my way, all right? So this is basically the loose interpretation of it. I have here some little bit of salt and pepper right here I'm going to add to it. You got to add some salt here. One of my favorite ingredients to use down here, some smoked paprika. If you don't have any smoked paprika in your kitchen, get some. It'll change your life, okay? That gives it a nice smoky flavor, and that paprika also gives it a nice color to it, all right, as well, okay? And then, of course, guys, I'm going to use my guy, Chef Paul Prudhomme. Okay, I love this seasoning. I use it in everything, okay? And then I'm gonna give this a nice little stir, a little whisk, and we're good to go. That's pretty much it, y'all. There's nothing more, nothing less than that. And I basically use this kind of little sauce on my little burgers, like I said, chicken sandwiches, anything like that, okay? So we're gonna start here. We're gonna go on to making our burgers, and I'll show you that process. We'll put them together. I bet you'll love it, I bet you. So right now I'm going to show you all the burger process. So I want to show you how and some things you can work with when you're doing your smash burger. Some people, depending on how I like to do it, they like to weigh out 2 4-ounce patties of burger blend and smash them. That's fine too, if you want them to fresh. One of the ways that we do here, we have a normal 8-ounce burger patty that we serve here at the restaurant. So this is again a simple 80-20 blend. It has beef brisket in here. It has short rib, it has chuck, of course a good amount of fat in there as well to keep it nice and moist. Nice, beefy. We love our Martin's burgers here. So all I do, generally when I do a smash burger, I take a nice big patty, I cut it right in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, y'all, because it's gonna get smashed anyway. I make it into 2 little balls, one on this side. It's what makes making like I'm making a meatball, kind of. It's not very refined, but it's my process, and you know what? It works for me. I take a nice piece of wax paper and I fold it over. I grab a nice old beat up kitchen pot right here. I just put my body press on it. Just like that. And then bam, you got your nice roughly 3.5 to 4 ounce patties per size. ready to go on the flat top. I'm gonna show you the next process, show you what we do here, and we'll have some fun with it. You know, when I was doing this brunch burger, normally you go to a restaurant, you'll have fries or some type of truffle fries, something like that. You know, one of the things I love to eat, especially as a side, are Brussels sprouts. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do this burger with some fried Brussels sprouts instead of fries. So I'm gonna show you a little version I'm thinking of where I can kind of blend the fry world and the Brussels sprout world together, okay? So right here I have some fresh Brussels sprouts that I cut in half. Really nice, perfect bite-sized size. So I'm gonna fry these up. I'm gonna do a little salt and pepper, season with a little sugar. And here's my little favorite little ingredient right here, white truffle oil. I love white truffle oil, especially on anything fried. Fry your mama, fry your fries, fry your foot. Put a little white truffle oil on it, I'm sure you'll probably eat it, okay? The first thing we're gonna do, we've got my little oil here. I wanna make sure it's not too hot, so what I wanna do, drop a little piece in there, see how it fries. And watch that popping when you're doing Brussels sprouts. I forgot to tell you that, it's very important. That's a perfect temperature right there for me. So ideally somewhere around 325, between 340, 350, totally fine, okay? So let's go ahead and fry some of these Brussels sprouts. Mind you guys, be very careful. One thing you could do, make it easier, put them in a dry pan so you're not dropping them in. And put, well, something like a good handful amount. And then when you pour them in, watch the pop. They're gonna pop you, I promise you, that's the job. After about 2 seconds, it goes away, all right? And then we're just gonna fry these things up, man. They're not gonna take too long to crisp up and fry up. You wanna make sure you get them to a nice kind of pass. I like them a little charred, a little dark golden brownish. Some people like them a little light golden brown. Doesn't matter, it's up to you, wherever you like it, doesn't matter. Because you can top these things with anything. I love to make chili butter. Take butter, some chili powder, some garlic, some fresh herbs, some lime juice, some chipotles, and just toss it in that chili butter. So good. Pepper jelly is another good one. Once you fry them, melt some pepper jelly down with a little bit of water to thin it out. Toss them with that pepper jelly, season them with some salt and some pepper. That's super good. You can do a lot of things with Brussels sprouts. Mainly it's unhealthy, but that's the best way to enjoy them. It's the best thing I can do. So right now I got them really crisping up. I'm gonna get that heat a little bit higher to kind of rush that heat. And you're gonna start to see them start to break apart, get really nice and crispy and golden brown, okay? So after about, I wanna say about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna season with my salt, a little pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar, just to give it a little sweetness. And then toss it with a little bit of truffle oil. And those would be my truffle Brussels sprouts instead of my fries for my brunch burgers, okay? If you have a problem with it, you don't like it, I just write it to, no, I'm joking. No, just write it to Chef Jordan. I'm gonna tell you where you messed up because you must have did something wrong, okay? So this is a really good recipe. And you can try a multitude of things, okay, to play around with it, okay? So again, I'm gonna give these about another minute or two, take them out, toss them, season them up, you're ready to go. All right, guys, so we're about to take these Brussels sprouts out. It's been about 2.5 minutes or so. If you look at them, man, they're getting that nice golden, charry, kind of dark brown to them. They're floating, looking beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is gonna grab my little, we call this in the restaurant business a spider. All right, we're gonna grab my little spider, and I'm gonna grab these out. Just kind of put them in my little pan right here, okay? I wanna put them in a nice dry pan because I wanna season them in here, okay? And they're nice and beautiful and golden brown. Oh man, and don't forget these leaves. These leaves are, man, you can fry these leaves and salt them, and they taste like the best chips you ever have. The Brussels sprout chips, they are great, okay? So once these are all out, put that back. Now we're gonna go to where the magic is. If you see that color, it's nice and golden brown. So we have here a little bit of salt and pepper. I got right here, tossy. Again, I told you I was gonna put a pinch of sugar. It helps balance the salt and pepper if you wanna bring out actually more of the salty flavor. And a little bit of a sweeter flavor too. That sugar really adds help. Then I'm gonna cheat a little bit and use a little bit of white truffle oil. Not a crazy lot, a little bit goes a long way. And y'all, that is it. These are the best. You should smell that, Manuel? Yeah. Even my cameraman's liking these, man. These are the little best. The truffle is perfuming. Oh man, these are gonna give you that nice umami effect in your mouth, okay? So try these out one time per side, okay? I'm gonna finish this burger, I'm gonna put it all together. All right, guys, so while I was making this burger, this brunch burger, I was thinking, you know, what makes it brunch? And we all know with that brunch element in a burger, that makes it brunch, and that's that egg. That nice, soft, very still liquidy, but so delicious runny egg that runs through that burger. So we're gonna put a nice runny egg on this burger. We're gonna put it all together. Actually gonna serve it on croissant to give it a little French element. We're gonna go a little sophisticated today, all right? We're gonna get away from the burger bun, go towards France, get a little croissant on there. I mean, it's gonna be a win. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is take our burgers. So y'all remember these burgers that I had that we smashed? We did it so perfectly. So now I'm gonna salt it. Wanna make sure your burgers are nice and dry. That's how you form a nice crust. If your burgers or any type of meat that you're putting that color on, if it's too wet on the outside, pat it dry. It has to be dry for that Maillard effect to take place, okay? You want those caramelizations to go happen. So if you look here, I got a little pan here. I have the heat, nice smoking. It's about a nice, a little bit over medium high, something like that. So first I'm gonna put my seasoned side down first. And I wanna cook it so because these burgers are so thin, I'm mainly cooking on one side the longest. Because I'm gonna have to sacrifice one side or the other. I want one side to be, I want it to be cooked nice, not overly cooked. So if I wanted to put crust on both sides, it'd be overcooked by the time we would do that. So I'm gonna spend most of my time making the crust one side, all right? And the other side, it's still gonna get a crust, but not as much, okay? Because I want that burger still to be nice, moist, and juicy. So we got that burger as it's down. You hear that sizzle? That's what we wanna see. I'm gonna go ahead and season the back of it, just like that. And guess what, y'all? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm not gonna bother it, okay? So the next thing we're gonna go to and do, we're gonna make an egg. Make a nice sunny side up egg. If people haven't done this before, it's super easy. You wanna be a little bit gentle with it because yeah, it can be a little fragile. And mainly you wanna have a good pan, especially a non-stick pan, preferably. But if you don't have one, you can use a regular pan. You just have to kind of baby a little bit, all right? So make sure you have enough oil in there and it's hot, okay? So what we're gonna do, I don't like just cracking an egg into a pan and it just splatters. It makes it hard for the yolk to stay together. Instead, I'm gonna use a little bowl. You can use a little coffee cup, you can use a small little bowl. I'm gonna crack my egg yolk in here and gently release it into that pan, okay? So what I'm gonna do is take one of these nice eggs, just like that. And I have my pan here, my non-stick pan right here. Be careful, it's away from me. I'm gonna gently, right in that egg, right in that oil, okay? So I wanna make sure that I'm on a medium heat, a little bit medium low heat, something like that, all right? And at this point, I'm gonna kind of watch it. I wanna make sure that I don't have the egg sticking to the bottom. So it should have formed a little crust by now, so I'm gonna make sure I move it around. All right, we're good. So at this point, I wanna make sure I'm gonna put on a nice medium heat, a little bit of salt and pepper on the outside. That's it, you know? Really, that's it. So you, like a burger, you can cook this more medium. So people had it medium over easy or all those kind of other terms. It's up to you. I like to cook this still nice and runny. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm tilting my pan. I'm not gonna flip it over, but I want that egg white on the other side to kind of cook. And I'm making like a nice little, hot hockey puck of egg yolk, right? And I'm just gonna leave this here, a nice medium heat. Now, if you see my burger's ready to be flipped, okay? See how much it shrunk already? But let's look at the crust that we're gonna build on the other side now. So I'm gonna flip this one over. Oh yeah, watch that heat. I'm gonna flip it over. That's what I want right there. Got a little too hot for me? It's okay. Watch this. Give it a second. You're back. Okay? But look at the crust. It was well worth it. The crust was well worth it. That's exactly what I want. I want to let it cook a little longer. I'll turn the heat off at this point because the burgers are super thin and I don't need to overcook them. And I have enough heat in this pan to cook it the rest of the way. But what I want to do is I want to heat up some bacon I had left over from a little breakfast I had this morning. I got a couple of pieces of applewood smoked bacon. I'm gonna throw that in the pan, just around it, like that. Just to kind of bring it back, you know? I just want to bring it back to life, you know? And what I'm gonna do also, I have some of my fresh shredded cheddar cheese right here. I'm gonna put that right on top of it, okay? Just like so, all right? Man, this is, bro. Now you can use whatever cheese you want. You wanna do a Swiss cheese, you wanna do a Gouda cheese would be good with this, with the bacon and the smokiness of it. It's totally up to you. And what I'm gonna do next, is this burger's kind of now resting, because I kind of got it to the temperature I wanted to. I'm gonna take this one burn, the smaller burger, and put it on top and let it help melt the other one. This is just really one pot kind of cooking, but all the love's in here. I got bacon fat in here. I mean, this is gonna be great, okay? I'm gonna show you what the last step. I'm gonna toast these croissants on the grill here. I'm gonna bring it all together, and I promise you, if you don't like it, something's wrong with you. It's not me, something's wrong with you. All right, y'all, so finally all the hard work is paid off. We're gonna put everything together for you. This burger you'll probably be seeing on the brunch menu, probably on a Saturday for the next couple of weeks. Just as something to put out there for fun. And give us something to shake up the environment, okay? So we're gonna put everything together finally, guys, okay? So we have our burger right here. That's ready, that's nice and melted. So what I wanna do is build my burger first. So remember, y'all, we got these great, beautiful croissants from La Louisiana Bakery. They love them, they're local company. We've got our fresh breads baked from them and from Wildflower, AKA Leidenheimer Bakery. All local companies we work with here at Martin's, okay? So I toasted them on the grill, get them nice and toasted. Y'all remember that burger sauce we made? So we're going ahead and smear that on the bottom and the top buns. You know what I'm saying? So I love this burger sauce. You can put it, again, on anything, okay? I just cut it in half and just gonna smear it right on top of that croissant. Now I'm gonna take this beautiful burger here. I mean, look at that, that's just gorgeous. Put it right there in the center. Then I'm gonna take, right now I'm gonna add, let's go, this bacon. This bacon crisp up really nicely. I mean, really, really nicely. It's a little bit of that gratinized cheese on there too. Come on, man, that is some good stuff. Some of these diced onions. I love diced onions on the burger. It just gives it a nice, refreshing bite. Right, nice, fresh, and it's very, almost springy, you know? And pickles. Onions and pickles are my thing. May not be your thing, but it's my thing. I like a lot of them, okay? So here we are, brushing that croissant. And of course, y'all, the last thing we're gonna put on there, this is beautiful. Sunny side up egg. Still beautiful, crispy on the bottom, runny on top, just how I like it. All right, and then we're gonna take that, we're just gonna top it right on top, just like that, y'all. That's what we want. When we get in that burger, that's what you want, okay? When all that umami effect you get with that sauce, that runny egg, with that bacon, y'all, this is ridiculous. We're gonna finish it off with this Brussels sprout. Remember those Brussels sprouts we had earlier? We're gonna go a little restaurant on you. I'm gonna go a little bougie on you, okay, if I can. A little bit of my sauce that I had, my little sauce, my burger sauce, but make a little bed for them, you know, for the Brussels sprouts, so you can dip them in that. And then right here, we're gonna put a little stack of little Brussels sprouts right in that little bed. Got the crispy truffle Brussels sprouts with the salt, a little bit of sugar is on there, fried to perfection, beautifully. That's what you want. That's what you want right there, okay? A little different alternative than frying some fries, you know? Make sure our plates are clean, chef, you know? And now we're gonna go right here with that beautiful, mouth-watering burger. And as we do, you know, this is kind of the love that you want here at Martin's, okay? So if you look here, we got it. We have our brunch burger that I have for you. It is a smash burger with shredded cheddar cheese, a sunny side up egg with burger sauce, pickles, and onions, with cherry wood smoked bacon, with crispy Brussels sprouts with on burger sauce. So you can't beat this, guys. Come try it out at Martin's. Both locations in Metairie, Uptown. Try to run this on Saturday and Sunday. Happy holidays to you. Come check us out at Martin's, okay?